Alright, episode 4, ZombieDoll Playtest. I am inside of the Doom castle. Alright, set up my player start so I can start here a little bit and figure out exactly what things I want to try to change. Not much at this point will really change. I'll start off the difficulty on the easiest and then work my way up. This will be interesting because there's just so much interconnectivity, and there's a few things that I actually want to change while I'm working on this. For example, adding another door over here that opens up. And there are a few other things, yeah. So like when you flip this switch, you see how it's really easy to see those health files from here? I think that if I have a door that's just like this, but over here, or if maybe I just move this door so that it's over here, that'd probably be better. I'll, I'll have to make up my mind, decide. It might feel a little strange that you can go here. Yeah, actually, yeah. Just take this door and move it. If that door was right here, you can see it, and it would be fine. And I'd be able to add a little bit more lighting here because that was kind of dark. ZombieDoll was falling off this edge constantly. She'd run up the stairs here, and then she'd just fall down again. So I'm gonna put a wall, like a little thingy here, so that you don't want to fall off that edge. Some stuff that I could probably fix right away. For example, I don't. I can't believe that this ended up actually having a freaking damage. Oh man. Alright. Okay. There's no special here. Okay. Yeah. So if you just stand here long enough, you'll die from nothing. That was one of the most confusing things I think ever. So that's one of the bigger bugs now fixed. Obviously no pain elemental unless it's ultraviolence. And yeah, and then the last thing is to figure out how to make the BFG secret a little bit more obscure. I'll have to think about that. In all honesty, I want the BFG secret to be harder to get to so that it's not like it would be actually better if it was up here and you flip the switch and you were looking down that way. I think. Yeah, because then you would actually see this wall open up from here. Like if the switch was here instead. That's kind of weird. I think I remember actually having a switch there at some point. Mancubus doesn't need to be there. Well, no, actually he should be there. All right, so most of the stuff on this area is pretty straightforward. And then of course there's this whole sequence here. Again, nothing super complicated. A lot of it's probably just simple changing of the skill level, and that's about it really. I might actually change this guy so he's here. That way. Oh yeah, and there was a little bit of a lack of health. Um, so I might actually modify the health a little bit, and that's for all difficulties. Oh yeah, and that's right. I want to get rid of the switch spawning more bad guys over here because that just doesn't make any sense. Alright. From what I can tell, that's pretty straightforward. The thing is that this won't become more obscure if I move the switch up here. If anything, it might make it easier. I don't know. What if, I don't know. I'll, this one will be difficult to do. Because I want to try and get this away from being just a switch that's sitting there. If I can figure something else out that's a little bit more interesting. Alright, so I have difficulty settings for everything in the map all the way up until you get to this part where you grab the blue key, and everything after that needs difficulty settings. I don't think it's going to take me that much longer to do this. I might actually be able to finish the difficulty settings by tonight, which means that aside from some preliminary testing, I should be able to begin work on this, which I think is going to be a really interesting addition to the level. I can't believe I'm actually going to do this, but man, I'm busting my balls on this thing, and I want to fucking get it done. Alright, instead of an exit, this is going to be a gate, and it's going to go up a bridge that takes you to about here, and I want it to look really cool, so it's a silhouette. Like when you look out this direction, you can see this like crazy, there has to be like a really crazy silhouette out there. And my goal is going to be to make very climactic feeling, keyword feeling, battles leading up to the very end. Another thing that I decided to add to this is that I'm actually naming the sections of the level, so like the chapters of the level unfold. So when you go up the this elevator and the doors open, it says entering Silent Outpost. So this entire section here is called Silent Outpost. Yeah, actually, I could do another entering message for when you open up this door right here. I should do that right now, actually. I'm pretty sure the big red door switch. This is that battle right here. Set music. Entering. Um, what should I call it? I think I'm going to call it the Demon Realm. It should probably have a different name. I'm trying to think maybe like it could be, I was thinking of something like more technical sounding, so it's like they were experimenting in this area and stuff like that. Now you might have noticed that I copied another line of text from a different section of the level. Um, when you enter this area now, it says Silent Outpost. It says entering Silent Outpost Alpha, and then where it all began. So basically, like this is the place where like all of the fighting began, and that's kind of an interesting like premise, is that they were sending people in to try and experiment. They found this section here, and they were fucking with whatever this was, and then that's what caused all the demons to come alive, and then that's where everything went wrong, right? So there is actually a story behind all of this, and that's going to be kind of interesting too, because once you grab the Red Skull key, and you start heading out in this direction towards the bridge at the very end, it's going to say entering the deep reaches, and then for the final area is basically going to be like a tower of some sort that's very weird looking, where the final battle will begin. That will be like, you know, the heart of hell or some, I don't know. I'll come up with something better, but that's the basic premise of that. All right, so I'm going to, the next episode of this is just going to be getting all of the difficulty in and making other decisions as far as like what to call this. Oh yeah, I should probably have a name for this. This section here should have something as well. Huh. I wonder what I could name it. Could probably have something that's kind of more spooky, or the ghost halls or some it wasn't there a really cool name for a secret level in Quake 1? Alright, I'll have to figure that out. Let's see. I don't know. I'm not happy with it, but entering the ghostly passage. It's kind of a creepy thing to hear. Alright, I'm taking suggestions on this. So, I can hook this up. And this just goes, one walks over, 80 for script, named script, secret level, super section, entering, boom, okay. So this is a message that you see when you enter this area, ghostly passage. Alright, so I guess I'm going to end this video here, and I'm going to begin finishing off the rest of the difficulty settings for the rest of the map, and that'll be another video, so stay tuned for more. Peace out.
Back from the dead.